Hey everybody, this is David B69, and we're going to play Phillies at Marlins, starting this series off, the 4-game series, number one. So we have a lot of gameplay to go over, so let's play ball.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Miami Marlins.
So almost ready to get underway, and today's starter, Sandy Alcantara. And Singy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. In the air, right side. Sanchez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here comes Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first-inning double.
He was all over that one. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Nick Castellanos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. One out and a runner at second as we play game one of this 4-game series. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. This is Bryson's stop.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. On a line out towards center. Mesa pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Painter. What do you have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, That's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And at the plate for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike two.
Ooh, Baya.
0-2.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Painter puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Batting fourth.
So now it's the
first
four-hole
baseman,
hitter, Jonah Bride.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates over the last.
And that one gets away at the plate. Edwards stands at second with 2 gone. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here in Miami, top of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Alcantara back to work. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Max Kepler at the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Second inning here, no score. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging. Here's the speedy catcher, Johan Rojas. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, throw over to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Rafael Marchand, the new catcher now.
Now catching, number 13, Rafael Marchand.
I don't know how I did that. I clicked on the wrong guy and could be catcher at brain
High
part.
in the air, out to right. Castellanos.
Thankfully, it didn't
under
cost
it.
me anything.
And there's one away. Here's the rookie third baseman, Graham Pauley. Late swing, foul to the left. Pauley matched a homer in his last game. Left-hand batter waits. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that drops in for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering upstairs. Hauling, the base runner at first with one out. Goes down looking. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
Slapped foul. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that will end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off for
half
the
of the
Phillies,
third inning. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one opts against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Cody Clemens. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Top of the third, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's a full count. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Trey Turner now flied to right his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Bryce Harper. Way inside, and that hit him. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
The count.
In the air to left center. Mesa sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On the ground right side. Down the line, and it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
They tried to get him to go,
1 ball,
chase
2
the
strikes
pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
It's in and out of his glove, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stay with the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Shane Sasaki. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Sasaki getting the start in left, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Right through there for a strike. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, to his knee, the throw. Pretty nice play there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next is the designated hitter, Max Kepler. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Paulie fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. Ground ball right side. Lopez tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. Home run number 10 on the year, and we're level. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second, and it gets by him. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the...
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. And now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Sanchez, the lead runner at second. Paulie over at first with one away. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Fortes in the box now, takes strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And that misses. And a count 2-1. Got him looking. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Brandon Marsh. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The third baseman,
Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. Struck out looking his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missing inside. And that's down and away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Trey Turner.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Sanchez pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Here is Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Clemens off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 3-3.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That one fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Lopez.
On the ground to the left, Clemens. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And now, Victor Mesa Jr. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, right field. And it's foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering upstairs. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that.
And that's a fair ball. The run scores from third, 4-3. They take the lead. The throw to second is offline.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That ball's foul.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Top 6. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Alcantara back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now 1-1. Now one miss.
That's inside.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Byron Buxton will hit next. He is struck out and he is walked. That's to third. Whips it across. That takes care of Buxton. Now it's the DH, Max Kepler. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Kepler, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
2.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind.
Declan Cronin will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2 outs, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Right there.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Brandon
The
Marsh
batter,
steps
the
to the
left
plate.
fielder,
1 for
Brandon
2.
Mark.
In the air, left side. And that's the 3rd out. Well, we go bottom
Lead off
6.
for
Here's the
Marlins,
third baseman,
the third
Graham
baseman,
Pauley.
Graham Pauley.
And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, the designated
Davison
hitter,
De Los
Davison
Santos, the next up
De
for the
Los
Marlins.
Santos.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. In there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
7th, and digging in
the
for
third baseman,
Philadelphia,
number 2,
Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
And a
Off the
breaking
plate,
ball
ball
misses
1.
outside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That's a ball.
And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hit on the ground to short, Edwards. And 2 away to start the 7th. Bryce Harper to the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's already homered in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate
Now
for
batting,
him. He looks
right fielder,
locked in.
Nick
Timing on the swing.
So out of the pen
Castellanos.
comes the right-hander, Anthony
Now pitching
Bender.
for the Marlins,
And something to be aware of, the long
Number
ball has been a
37,
little bit of a problem for him this year.
Anthony.
So 2 down,
Bender.
and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Ball 1 low.
Typically, the outfield
Counts
defense will
1-0.
play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Outside
that
with a
ball went
breaking
out.
ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter number 5, second baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the
Stott.
Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
up
half
for
of the
the
inning.
Marlins,
Here's the
the
left
left
fielder,
fielder,
Shane
Shane
Sasaki.
Sasaki.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. And he barehands it. Over to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Second baseman.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Lopez. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for Miami, Victor Mesa Jr.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two.
That's
Over to
out.
Turner for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Pitching for the
Calvin
Marlins.
Fauché taking over on the
Number
mound.
53.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game.
Leading
Some
off
of
for
them are just
Philadelphia,
wired
the center
different,
fielder,
so we'll see what he's got here.
Byron Buxton.
Buxton
Ball, that's
up
off
to
the
bat
plate.
next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. Sasaki settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Phillies DH, Max Kepler. 1 for 3. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And ball one. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Come on.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slings to first, third out.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Philadelphia.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
46.
bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado.
Jose
And he's been hit
Alvarado.
pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for
Oh,
better.
that pitch is out.
Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Edwards in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're
The
looking
right fielder,
for after the
number 7,
leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Sanchez
Nope, that's a ball.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There's a strike. Hit in the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, safe. It's 5-3.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Castellanos ranges back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And they add on. It's 7-3.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
De Los Santos at the plate now as he chases after that one. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Caught him looking for the K. So 2 down now, and here is Shane Sasaki. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And it is 2-1. De Los Santos off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos moves on it. Nabs it. And that ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jesus Tinoco. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
Ripped on a line. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Cody Clemens now at the plate. Tinoco, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So runner at second, 2 down.
Harper.
So here is Bryce Harper.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that drops in for a strike. Liner, base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Okay, sick to my stomach of how Alcantara played in the bullpen. Yeah. Offensively, we did okay. Could have done better, but thought we did okay. We only struck out 7 times. That's a good thing for me. Harper got his 29th home run. Really bashed the ball. But yeah, Alvarado can't be coming in the game and giving up 3 runs. It just can't be happening. Kind of unacceptable, and I just don't know what to do about him. He hasn't been having the greatest season in the world. So I'm kind of thinking of moving him. So, anyways, let me know what you think. Until next time, this is David 69 saying have a good day, everybody. Peace. I'm out.